It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Denver Broncos. On hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. Off we go from Denver. Not much on the return. He'll stop him at the 17. Off the play fake. Jackson. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down. So, first and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, Jackson. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Denver. The extra point is up and through. And the Broncos are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. At their own 35-yard line. From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Again, it's Benson. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from them.
13, pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains at 13. And another first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Right back to Judy. He's got it again. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. It's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 3. And the Steeler first down.
Ready, Warriors, 70, 60, basket.
They'll look to throw. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Christian Watson, touchdown Pittsburgh. That is second TD catch of the season. Dicker good with the extra point. And the Steelers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return starts from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
One ready? You.
On first and 10. Jackson. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. No problem there on the extra point. Broncos will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Come on.
Start out with a run, and it's Benson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. That one on target to Watson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. It's a gain of 34. Here's 1st and 10. Now, faking the give, rolling right. That is into the hands of Judy on the right side.
I can promise you one thing, that's certainly not how that play was drawn up. I thought he did a nice job initially buying about as much time as he could, but realized there was nothing downfield developing, and he had to throw it short and didn't get anything positive.
Let's go now.
He'll look to throw. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 15 yards through the air. That's a Steeler first down.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Benson. And he'll work forward to about 3. It's 2nd down.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll go again with Benson. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Hey, Dragon 60, 70 Lions.
Now they'll set up to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they are on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. This offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
All the way back at the 14 now. 2nd down and goal.
Here we go. 19 target.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one incomplete. Good job. Pittsburgh there separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. That'll be intercepted. And he's finally taken down, but a nice return will set them up at the 35.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Now Lamar going to hang on to it. He'll take this forward for about 5.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And the whistle him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down after a gain of 7.
48-yard line.
On play action, here's Jackson. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. He's going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 33, here's 2nd and a couple. Play action now. Jackson. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is tossed. What a run. Touchdown, Broncos. And a special moment as the rookie catches his 1st NFL touchdown.
And the more they can develop this young tight end, Mike, it just gives this quarterback additional weapons, and it's just going to make this offense even more difficult to stop.
A tight end, his 1st career NFL touchdown. Do you remember yours?
Oh, man, I'll tell you, I could recall it like it was yesterday, Mike. We were up Sunday night, primetime game, Lambeau Field against Brett Favre and the Green Bay Packers. And the previous play, Brian Urlacher recovered a fumble. We were on the 20-25-yard line. Brian Greasy was our quarterback for Chicago, and the ensuing play threw it up to the left corner of the end zone. And Mike, guess who called the game? None other than the legendary John Madden.
Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
Now the Broncos going to use the 1st of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield.
It's a gain of 23
We are
yards.
through 1.
1st down.
It's the Broncos with the early lead. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. The Steelers with the football to begin the 2nd quarter. as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Ready? Let's go now. Ready.
Now gives up the middle extension. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
So his team finds themselves down in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready, ready.
So 2nd down, and they'll run it. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
3rd down and 3. They'll try and run here with Benson. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a gain of 7.
For a Steelers 1st down. An 8-yard pickup. And the Steelers 1st down.
Now this time they'll look to throw. That's caught by Davis. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 16 on that pass play. Good for a Steeler 1st down. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times. And it falls to the ground. It's incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of LSU. And the Broncos are going to take possession.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the 1st half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson. Look wide. Get this one complete. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. That's good. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right 3rd. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
You know, Mike, early in my time in Carolina, we were kind of on the forefront of this NFL zone read revolution. Cam Newton, one of the best to ever do it. I have seen up close and personal, when you run the zone read the right way, it is a nightmare for a defense to defend.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 2. Thrown out of the gun, they're going to run with Henderson. Room to run inside the 40. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Steelers' 26-yard line.
It's a gain of 28
They'll have a
yards.
first down. It's a gain of 28.
First down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big hit.
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. 17 yards on the game, and now they've got first and goal.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone.
That one taken in. Touchdown, Denver. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half break. He might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
Extra point attempt still to come. The kick is good. And the Broncos add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate. Like, we sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half.
For the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Take over first and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. This is caught at 2. And he's in. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Broncos. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Point after coming up here. It's up and good. Broncos are going to extend their lead.
Broncos 35, Steelers 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
They bring a tight end in motion left. The Broncos going to signal for their third and final timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Chop alert! Get up! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Ready, ready?
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot to the ground, and then get vertical, right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
On the handoff, this is Benson. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Ready?
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Call it a gain of 13. That's a Steeler first down.
It's been a rough first half. And now as we approach halftime, like, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
It's first down, and they'll run. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Second and 10.
Come on. Come on.
That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
And you know defensively, when you go up against an offense of this caliber, Mike, you're going to have to defend against those deep shots. That's a big part of what this offense is built upon. So that's a nice job attacking and defending downfield, and they're able to force the incomplete pass.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. His throw left is complete with Judy. They get 18 on the pitching count. Good for a Steeler first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter. The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there is probably the best possible outcome.
Back to the air once more on second down. He finds Judy on that one. And he will score! Jerry Judy. Touchdown, Steelers. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Steelers are able to edge a bit closer.
Steelers 14. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
He'll get this out to Henderson. And he'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
His pass complete to Jalen Noel. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, really for two reasons. One, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. Two, teams' willingness to go for it on fourth down is at an all-time high.
The Broncos.
And he'll get something there on the return. Able to take this back to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Hold ready. Here we go. Set. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man, it's Davis downfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
Dragon 60. Ready.
Throwing now on first and 10. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Broncos are going to get it back here just past the 35.
The Broncos take over.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
First and 10 now from the 36. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Red. Viking 18.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8 at his pass to the 40-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Okay, ready.
From the 43, here's second and 2.
Let's go now. Ready.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, and pick up the first down.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. This one's good for a first down.
At the 38-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Get it. Let go.
A give. Here's Benson. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? He'll look to throw. And the ball's out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
Here we go. Stop. 65, 65.
They'll throw out of the gun. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Gain of 7 yards.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
15-yard pickup there. That's a Steeler first down.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass. But give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Straight ahead, they go with Benson. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
70, hot 70. Cowboy in. Ready.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. The ball comes out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Jackson going to keep it himself. A terrific run, finally brought down, but he's inside the 35-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. It's a gain of 49.
And we've talked about how man coverage can be really good when defending the pass. But, Mike, the flip side of that is it actually can make things a little more challenging trying to defend the run. those second, third-level defenders, they tend to have their back turns to the backfield. So by the time they realize what's happening, he's already on his way downfield. Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
Second down, Jackson. In trouble, and down he goes.
What started out as a promising drive seemed inevitable, Mike, with the way they were able to continue to move the ball, that they'd find themselves finishing with points. But after that second down sack brings up 3rd and long, and this drive looks suddenly very different.
Third and long for Jackson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
On the give, it's Henderson. Open space inside the 10. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get 1st down after 1st down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he's into the end zone. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Denver. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Good drive. They kept the ball, Greg. They moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Now the try here for the point after. He's got it. And the Broncos will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
42. Steelers 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Deputy! Deputy Timberwolf! Ready, right?
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Going deep downfield for Judy. That is brought in. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And the Steelers
A big play to kick off this drive.
a gain of
36 yards.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Here we go. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Right back to Watson. Another grab. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Bronco 80. Dragon 60. Go.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. It is brought in the end zone. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown Steelers. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss.
Oftentimes, the more success you have as a quarterback keeping the ball, the more attention that you're going to get from the defense, and I think that's exactly the case here. They've been burned a few times by this guy already today, but this time they were ready for him.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Jackson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Brings up the 2nd.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, Alpha, shut up.
On play action, here's Jackson. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And 10 yards.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On third down, Jackson. Left side, he's got Ibuka. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Denver first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
180. What? 180. 180.
To the air one more time with Jackson. He's going to air this one out. That is hard. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 30 yards.
16-yard line.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Sit hot. 180.
Jackson up top again. Quick throw, taken in. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Emeka Ibuka. Touchdown, Broncos. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
The extra point, up and good. The Broncos will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
If you want to act, you can keep yourself where you at.
Go. Pass the 60. Pass the 60.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That one good for a dozen. Very quick first down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
This one broken up. It's a great defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And When you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. Good for a Steeler first down.
The Steeler first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Benson. Good blocking to the 15. And he will get into the end zone. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, right?
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
49. Steelers 28.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
Hey, Alpha, sit on!
Out of the gun, it's Henderson. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Once more, it's Henderson. And the defense there to meet up. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now Jackson. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And the defense had rough stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On the handoff, Henderson. And he finds some space tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
At the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down. Back to throw, Jackson. Out right, and catch made. That's Ibuka. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
13 yards on the play.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Broncos.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Now Lamar going to hang on to it. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
When this offense is really in gear, Mike, a lot of it is because of the ability of Lamar Jackson running the football. He is what makes this thing go, and you can see why.
Handoff, and it's Henderson. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Again, it's Henderson. And he will score. Way beyond Henderson. Touchdown, Denver. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
At the point, it is blocked. Oh, big hole left side. He's inside the 30. And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The blocked extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward, and will give him 4 yards.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Open man is Davis. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. First and 10.
Warriors 70, ready, Panther 11, Panther 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Back to throw. And he'll take it on in. Christian Watson. Touchdown Steelers. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's pulled in, and they're able to tag off the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Henderson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
A throw right side, pulled in by Noel. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4 yards.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.